first night catch. It's a front foot. He's a little one. We've got a field here. There's a crop change up there. There's a nice hay field. And then you've got this little road that goes over the culvert here into another field. This has always been a really good spot for us. If you've seen the American Trapper, this set actually was featured on there. And so anyhow, we're gonna get this remade, get this fox taken care of, and we'll show you the remake. All right, well, we took care of him. All I'm doing right now is making sure all my swivels, everything is all cleaned out. I take any kind of debris, anything that's been pulled up around, and I always use that as my backing. I try to take all the foxy smell that's here and kind of focus it to one point. My hole is here. When I first made this set, this was all nice and weeds and all of that grown up, so this is going to stand out just a little bit more now, be able to see that something's wrong or something's different and draw their attention in. I'm gonna take this, I gotta hammer this bed back out. I use a cookie cutter, which you can kind of see the outline here of my trap. It makes a nice little outline, but unfortunately if you've got something in there, as they're moving around and everything, it kind of makes the bed into more of a little bit of an oval. So make sure that's hammered out and nice and clean, and get this reset here. I use a screen. He didn't mess up that screen too much. You can see that screen's pretty nice and tack and everything, so I'll just reuse that screen. No use of getting a new screen out. Chain in the way under there. There we go. I want to make sure that that's nice and tight in there. Nothing's going to move. Up here a little bit. Like I said, I'll just reuse that screen. And then, since we're in this field, I just use grass clippings. Now, normally I have some from the yard that we collect, but we were in a hurry and it's raining here, so I'll just use some from the area itself. I've had people before ask, you know, when using grass clippings, don't they realize that it's different, or, you know, that it stands out more or anything like that? Nope, I've never had any problems where I've had any refusals because of that. If you look out in your fields or in your yards, I mean, there's areas where you've got dead spots, there's areas where you've got high grass, all those things, so they don't seem to refuse it or have any problems. And I use grass quite a bit. Make sure that the trap is covered. And then all I'm gonna do for this is, we had some final step autumn addiction and coyote crush here. So I'm gonna just touch that up a little bit. my little bit of my bait that was still there, but just want to freshen it up just a little. And there you go. We're gonna finish that. Hopefully we'll have another fox here. Okay, so we're out here. We've got this beautiful red here. You've seen this location before. It actually was in the North American Trapper. Whenever he had done his show, I was on there, and this location right here was done there. But so we've got this red here. We have a little cross in between the two fields. And then we're gonna come up here where the buggy is. And we have another red over there. This is just, if you look over in that corner, you can see the road coming down. So we've got this beautiful field here. We've got a crop change, and then right up into that crop change, you'll see another red sitting down up there as well. This is the second double that I've got in the season. Not the second double here, but the second double I got this season. First double in reds, the last double was in coyotes. The canine population this year has really kind of flourished. And it's kind of funny because our ground nesting bird population this year, we've seen a lot of them. But I've also had a lot of hunters and a lot of farmers getting a hold of us, asking for us to trap to help out, you know, bring on a little bit more of a ground nesting bird population, help out with their chickens. They're saying that their chickens are getting, you know, eaten. They're losing crops. There's crop damage with coons, and so glad we could help out the farmers. Glad we could help out the hunters. You know, when the population gets to be too much, unfortunately, you know, other populations do suffer. So we're gonna get this guy taken care of, get the other one taken care of, and move on.